Saturday morning, April 11th, 2015, 11 a.m. Just thought I'd shoot this video of the place Shelby and I are staying here in Hendersonville, North Carolina. A wonderful woman, her name is Anata. She's a hairdresser, and she bought this place 7 years ago. She's a San Diego native, and she rents it out as a bed and breakfast typically, but has allowed our travel company to rent the whole house for us for the next 2 months. So we're pretty stoked. So coming up the driveway here. She claims that's a cherry blossom tree, which she says blooms and falls off very quickly. And the old girl in the trailer, we made it down on 1,000 miles again. Little shed with some yard stuff in it and trash area. You cannot appreciate this, what appears to be a double wide manufactured home, until we get up to it. But this slab contains some old building that she had torn down on it when she bought the place. Little raised garden there. Around the east side of the house is the sort of the main entrance. The front door that opens up into the living room, actually. It's 77 degrees incidentally, which is kind of nice. Walking around in flip-flops and enjoying this beautiful spring weather. I left New Hampshire a week ago and it was in the 20s Easter morning, so this is pretty nice. This back staircase comes down off the main deck onto this little pad. Got a nice little fire pit there. The property goes down over a steep embankment. Down below is a horse pasture. I'll get more of that when we get up the other side of the deck. So I'll head on back around. Check out this deck. Have you ever seen anything like this? Apparently this is attached to the house with a big ledger board, and when she bought the place it was starting to drag the house down the hill, so they actually had to pour some concrete footings and bury them beneath the original pillars. That was probably a couple of bucks. Here's the edge of her deck, and all these trees are gonna start to bloom and blossom leaves, and what a piece of shade this will provide for us. So down adjacent to that horse pasture is somebody's private pond, and let me tell you what there must have been 2 dozen geese down there this morning just honking it up. I'd love to find out if there's any fish in that thing, but I doubt I'd be allowed to drop a line in there. But there's the backdrop. Her property extends pretty much right down to the pasture. And there were several horses out there yesterday when we arrived. Look at this deck. You could probably entertain 100 people up here and still have room for beer pong. Little spot we picked out for the bikes. Of course, all of her furnishings, and had to throw in my chair. Thanks to my buddy Wayne for getting me all the good years of use out of these chairs. So let's go inside. Sliding glass door that opens into the kitchen here. Wonderful kitchen. Butcher block island. Anada did that stonework, a mosaic stonework on the hood of the stove there. It's magnificent. We'll walk through the kitchen, down this little hallway, and here's one room, one guest room, facing the east side of the house, with a full-size bed and a splendid little full bath. And then off to there is this laundry room that empties out onto the deck. So she's got some eclectic paintings here. She's a sort of Hindu, sort of religious worshiper type lady. She's got a lot of eclectic things. Washer and dryer. As I said, the door empties out onto the deck. So make our way out of the laundry room, down the hall, and into the second bedroom with a queen bed. And this is where we set the natural place to set the computer up and get on Facebook. Back out of this room into the kitchen. A little breakfast table there. Another wonderful island for seating, entertaining. She's got this large open space. This is like a little sitting area. She has a full-size white poodle that loves that little lounge area over there. She just put a mattress and a box spring down, and the dog evidently loves to hang there. And it just opens into this massive living space. Nice big TV. Sectional, which is pretty darn comfortable. And then a sort of a formal dining area. Some more of her artwork there. She's made several trips to India, so she's very cool. Make our way through the living room and into, which is probably the best accommodation Shelby and I have had yet to this point. A master bedroom with a king bed. Very comfortable living area, which we've got some stuff sprawled out into already. And then off of the bedroom is, ready for this? Check out the master bath. Got a chair to sit down and file your nails or do whatever you need to do. And his and her sinks all squared away. And this is a walk-in closet, which Shelby and I should probably be able to split without too much trouble. And this massive whirlpool tub, which should make for some cozy evenings and a great way to look outside onto the deck and down to the pond, maybe listen to some geese, see some birds, what have you. It's just magnificent, and it's all ours for the next 2 months. Stand-up shower. And of course the business end of the deal. And another closet which Anat is using for some of her things. And that's it. I don't know about you all, but I pretty much give it a 10. Well, hope you've enjoyed it as much as we are. Later.